have your attention? We are on the verge of something huge, something great happening. This is your weekend energy warning coming through. Weekend warnings, this energy. We're on the verge of something. Now, I noticed the past couple of weekends, there's been a lot of warnings going forth telling people to be careful of their surroundings, where they go out, where they party. If so be it, stay home, rest, relax. Start being more content with spending time alone, getting to know yourself, your new self all over again, because a lot of you are just now emerging from a spiritual cocoon. You're going through Kundalini awakening, you're arising, you're elevating, and I almost said levitating. It's a lot going on in my energy right now, but let me let you know it's all good. It's all prophetic. These are downloads. Sometimes they don't always hit me between 3 and 5 a.m. Sometimes it's just a matter of me going through meditation, saying my prayers, getting to the lab and recording, and downloads come in that way. But see, here's the latest weekend energy warding. Let me clear my throat, start all over again. We're on the verge of something huge, something great is about to happen, and you can look at this on a lot of different levels, but the overall energy for the weekend is something huge, something great, something unexpected, something terrible in a good way, something revealing. Yeah, revelation is coming through very strong. Now, some of this energy, this huge energy, this big energy, it may not feel good in the beginning, because sometimes when secrets are revealed, when your eyes are open, when you are privy to certain messages and spiritual downloads, it's not always pretty. But we're on the verge. You feel it. You feel the energy. You know something is happening. You know something is changing in the earth. And y'all better start digging, doing your own research. I'm not going to call anybody's name that's in the White House at this time, but let me reassure my listeners and collective listeners, listen, global warming is real. Cloud seeding, messing with the weather, this stuff is real, okay? And it's going to get to a point where all of this man-made tampering with stuff, see, God is already not happy. He's not happy. So they're going to keep messing with stuff, and they've already crossed the line. Now they're in God's lane. Who wants to drive in God's lane? Okay, he's sick of it. So it's some great, huge, terrible events, worldwide events are about to unfold. Some of them are going to start this weekend. Do you hear me? August 22nd through the 24th. You better get ready. That's worldwide energy. Let's bring it down to the state you live in, the city you live in. How about where you reside? You're going to find out some stuff over the weekend. Weekend revelation is here, and I'm going to let that card stay where it is. Hangman, I'm not shocked. The number 12, it's time for you to let go. Didn't I say it's time for you to become comfortable with who you are? The confusing times are ahead for people who have not accepted their call themselves, for people who are still attached and hooked to karmic situations, for people who didn't want to heal or cut those cords. Oh yes, it's a confusing time ahead as well. It is time for you to totally release, because this thing that's coming in, you don't need to be caught off guard or caught in a space with an energy that is against you, whose mission is to destroy you. You got time. You got some time. I'm thinking, and now this is just my prediction off of the energies that I feel, and y'all don't start. For my religious people that's listening to me, I know there's a difference between prophecy and prediction. But how is it that the two all of a sudden don't even go together? They're hand in hand. They're first cousins. How can you prophesy and not predict? How can you predict if you're in the spirit and it not be prophecy? Now, if y'all want to go in the comment section and argue, I guess it's good for the argument. I won't be participating. You heard what I said and how I feel. But let me tell you, these predictions that are coming up, I think we got about a 90-day window before this thing really hits hard. It's already started. But this weekend, you're going to see some changes. You're going to see rebellion coming from people you're not used to seeing rebelling. People are going to be putting up a fight. People ain't going to just give up. They're not going to just give you. They're not going to just give you their good energy anymore. We're in a new day. People are waking up. The Four of Cups energy is in the reverse. Just the fact that the number 4 is out here. People are in chronic emotional restlessness at this time. It's coming out in your relationships, love affairs, at the workplace, where you worship. People's hearts are heavy, and there's a reason why. It's not only because we're all going through our different trials, tribulations, tests. But people are at an unrest. They're uneasy because the atmosphere is predicting that. Come on, guys, we still got 6 planets, I believe, that's floating around here doing their thing. That's another read for another time. If you keep yourself abreast with astrology, you see what's happening with the planetary alignment. There's been planetary alignments in 2025 that we'll never see again in our lifetime. And you want to know why the air feels thick, why it feels heavy. It's because of what is to come. I can't tell you that this is because of what's going on right now. I want to say that because I have situations right now that can take me down, that can take me and put me in a low vibrational mode if I want to be there. I'm not trying to do that. So we all got things, but this is something overall. This heaviness is for what's to come. This isn't even happening right now with you. It's coming starting this weekend. Is somebody gonna tell you something? See, you can't, here it is again. You can't be confused. Spirit wants you to come out of that. You got to be clear. You got to understand what's going on here. I want to make it personal, but then the Spirit keeps dragging me back to the worldwide. Something's about to go down. You can feel it. I can feel it. Heck, at this point, you ain't even got to have a gift to know that something ain't right. What you need to do, continue to heal. Continue to mind your own business. I ain't telling you to just stay to yourself and don't live and don't celebrate life and you. I'm just telling you, this weekend, pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. After all, this is also a weekend warning. You can't be confused. You got to know what you're doing. You got to know who you're dealing with. Look at this 8 of Cups energy in the reverse. Okay, I got something for you right now. We got a 2 and an 8 here, which is a 10. We have a 4, that's 14. Temperance, which is to me is a karmic card. Then we have 4 and 2, 6. That's Gemini, energy balance. Karma is out here. Somebody is coming to you this weekend because they need money. They need to borrow money. They're desperate for money. And it's not even going to fix their situation because they're in over their head. So this is my advice to you. If this person comes to you for money and you're not sure if there's even an addiction involved, if the person needs something to eat, feed them. Don't give them any money. Whoever this person that's going to contact you, do not give them any finances on hand. If they just want something to eat, I don't know, DoorDash them something. Whatever they ask for financially, you ask them what's going on. And if they say, well, I need food, offer to get them some food. Don't give them no money. If they say, oh, I need a ride, I need gas money, tell them, can I pick you up and take you where you need? Don't give them no money. Or maybe you could send somebody else to help. I don't know. Somebody's going to call you, text you about some money, and part of it is their karma. Part of it is the beginning of the ending. Part of this heaviness for these people is their money is being attacked. They don't have money. Or these are people who stayed attached to people who have bad addictions. They stayed too long. They were given a way out. They refused to let go. So now they're becoming a part of this person's karma. You don't want to give money to these people who didn't listen, who called you crazy. Oh, they're coming back around for help because it's something looming. There's a looming heavy energy here. Look, I just called out temperance and strength. Here it is in the reverse. Another number, 888. What's coming in this weekend, starting this weekend? Somebody's karma. See, I'm hearing there's different levels of karma. Call this karmic activity. Man, it just seems like it was yesterday. It was January. And now it's August. And all of my readings, I try to get something else. I keep picking up the last quarter of the year. What is it? October, November, December. It's about to be on. I mean, in a bad way for people. Weekend energy warning here. Somebody's gonna call you. They need money. You can't trust them. I told you they're calling. They're going to be calling because their world is upside down. They're frustrated. Nothing seems to be moving for them. They're looking at you, your spiritual glow up, your come up. They're going to want money. I can give you an amount. They're going to ask you for $100. When they do this, please go in the comment section and confirm under this reading. It would be so greatly appreciated. Listen, they're going to ask you for $100. There are multiples of 10 here. This weekend, they're going to be asking for money. 10, 100, 1,000. They're in Ten of Wands energy. It's bad where they are. They're desperate. Yep, these are these same people that were laughing at you at one point and you couldn't ask them for nothing. Bad energy here that's going to be coming back around this weekend. These are the people who would not even spit on you if you were dealing with fire, with heat. Now, I hope that I hope that YouTube don't censor me for that, but those are those kind of people. Watch you drown and then call the ambulance. Didn't do nothing to help you. See you get unalive and they be planning the funeral. Telling your family, oh, I'm so sorry. No, you're not. You're glad. These are the people that's about to knock on your door, send you a text message, email you something. They're going to ask you for some money. Because they view you as this. Whether even if you're in your feminine energy, the King of Wands, you look good to them right now. You look like a popsicle to them right now, and they're thirsty. They want something to drink. They want something cold. They want something to sip on, something to eat on, some ice. You look good to them right now. Ice also represents diamonds. You're a diamond. You're a light to these people. Yeah, you are the very person they dogged out. That's really how they see you, or at least they're seeing you that way now because they're in Ten of Wands energy. Over the weekend, they gonna need something. Money. It's a lot of energy coming through. What did I tell you I was going to happen? I can't make it up. It's something huge is going to happen. Worldwide, locally. I'm telling y'all what's going to be happening in your personal world. But watch the news this weekend. Heck, watch the news over the week. The Emperor, the Tower. Wow, the King of Wands, masculine energy, Ten of Wands. Frustrating. Strength is in the reverse. People are losing it. Eight of Cups is in the reverse. Four of Cups is in the reverse. The Four of Pentacles is in the reverse. I'm telling you, this worldwide new order, new age crap, it's coming in quick. People better wake up. I sort of feel bad for everybody that's deeply religious and they refuse to study outside of the confines of the Bible. They're about to get disappointed. Because things are going to happen in a huge way, but not the way we've been told or what we're thinking. Even this alien thing, we know they're real. We know they exist, but the way it's being presented ain't even the way it's really going to go down. You got to be careful because the government, oh God, I hope they don't censor my. People are tricky. They're not even telling us what the real deal is. They gonna have people befriending the aliens, not realizing that every alien race is not even our friend. Pay attention, people. Your spirit, your gut, your intuition is going to let you know when something is off. Even when they're telling us it's okay, it's okay. The Bible even says when they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction. Are y'all listening? I know this is a weekend warning, weekend energy read, but it keeps going international. It keeps flipping back to the universe. And then we got the rapture, y'all. Not yet. The world card is in the reverse. Not yet. Well, how do you know? The Bible says that no man knows the day nor the hour. Just trust me on that. Not yet. It's not quite time yet. And I know somebody gonna jump in the comments and argue me down. You can do it. I don't care. This may not even be the channel for you. That's wonderful. But even in that, just calm down. Stay prayerful. Pay attention to your intuition, your intuitive gifting, because it's a whole lot that's gonna happen before a lot of us can get out of here, whether it be through natural death, physical death, spiritual death. Oh, we got a ways to go. All of those timelines and dispensations, and when tribulation comes, we're not even going to be here. Who told you that? You don't know that, because as far as I'm concerned right now, whoa, tribulation has begun. And guess what? We're still here. And I know you're still here because you're looking at my video and I'm looking at the camera. We're still here. We don't know how far into this destruction that we're gonna have to go before something changes. So why not heal? Why not get your mind together? Why not get your world in order? Get your house in order. Quit worrying about others. I ain't got time to be fighting people, calling people, texting people, arguing with people. Wake up. Wake up. It's not even worth it, y'all. It's time for us to wake up. Why? Because something huge, something heavy, something great is about to hit the universe. Not the world, the universe. We are on the verge of something huge happening. Beware over this weekend. You looking like a lollipop to these thirsty people who are broke. They're calling to borrow money from you. And the amounts of $10, $100, $1,000. They're gonna ask. I've given you instruction. I've told you what to do when they come. This is not everybody's reading, but it's for a lot of you guys. And I would truly appreciate it. The reason why I'm so big on confirmation, because we're in a time where people are very, well, you said it and it didn't happen, or it wasn't like it. If you're not careful, that's why a lot of readers turn their comments off. I'm leaving mine on as long as I can, as long as you all will allow me. But it just helps sometimes to know that you're helping somebody, and you guys let me know all the time. That's why my comment section is still open. Okay? So let's be helpers of one another. Protect your money, your wallet, your purse this weekend. Remember, something huge is coming. And by January 1, 2026, we all don't know what it is, okay? And it is so ordered and carried. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It would be greatly appreciated. Until next time, bye-bye.